open your book to page 186. So this one is translate from words into equation. So just same as before, write things down as you read. So let's go over example 1 of how to translate. So over here it says 15 plus twice an unknown number is 37. So 15 means 15, plus means plus, twice means 2 times, and unknown number means it's x, is means equal, 37 means 37. And that's how you translate. So again, make sure you have the good discipline of write things down as you read. And one way of doing that is, use your finger, you point, write down, point, and it will make things very easy. But if you try to read the whole thing, especially later on, it's going to get more complicated, and you're going to have a hard time. Okay? So let's go to example 1b. So 3 means 3, times means times, right? Multiply. Unknown number means x, is means equal, 12 means 12, increase by means plus, the unknown number means x. So that's your equation. So again, translation is not that difficult. You need to have a good discipline of write things down as you read. Again, don't try to read the whole thing and try to think, because you're going to have a difficult time. Let's go to the next one. So 1/3 means 1/3, of means multiply, unknown number means x, is means equal, 7 means 7. And that's it. That's how you translate. Okay. Let's go to the next one. Twice means 2 times. The sum, okay, so the twice means 2 times whatever follows. So in this case, you have to use, because if I only one item, then you can just put, one item, right? But there's a whole bunch of stuff. That means everything up to that, up to here, is going to go in the parentheses. Again, twice means 2 times that whole thing. Okay? So if there's only one item, like this one, twice an unknown number, so you only have one item, so you don't need the parentheses. But if there's a whole bunch of things, that means everything go inside the parentheses. So twice, so everything up to that go in the parentheses. The sum means you're adding something. The 6 means 6. An unknown number, that's x. Is means equal. 20 means 20. So that's your equation. Okay. So again, if you have more than one item, you need to put parentheses. If you only have one item like this, then you don't need a parentheses. So that's the difference between the two. Okay. Let's go to example 2. Let's go to page 187, example 2. Now, on some problem, you need to draw pictures. So example 2, you need to follow the story. So read the problem first to get a concept of the problem. So it says, write the equation that represents this fact. A piece of wire 63 centimeters long is to cut into 2 pieces. One is to be 15 longer than the other piece. Okay, so draw the wire, so follow the story. So you have a piece of wire, and you're going to cut into 2 pieces. So cut, right, follow the story. And it says, a piece of wire is 60, so length is 63 centimeters long. Right? Again, you got to follow the story. A piece of wire, so you draw the wire, and here's the length, so L is 63 centimeters, is to cut into 2 pieces, so cut. It says one piece, so this piece over here, so this piece is 15 longer than the other piece. So the other piece, you don't know how much it is, so call it x. So this piece is 15 longer than the other piece. So use the second piece as your reference. So you can cut into 2 pieces. So this is 15 longer than the other piece. So that's x. So now, by looking at the picture, you have to write your equation. So if you notice that the 2 pieces, right? So this piece, so the first piece plus the second piece will equal to the total. Okay? So that's your equation. So some problem, you have to draw a picture, and you have to look at picture to write the equation. So again, so this piece plus the second piece will equal total length of 63. So that's your equation. Now, because we translate this way, so when you check your answer, the answer may be a little bit different from the book. Okay? But just leave it like that. You don't have to do anything to that yet. Okay, let's go to example 3. So write an equation that represents this fact. The sum of the 3 consecutive odd integers is 75. So when you deal with consecutive integer, you need to set up your variable first. So you need to let x equal to first number. Now consecutive odd integer, okay, example of that is 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, right? So notice you have to increase by 2. The increment is 2. You have to keep adding 2 to get to the next number. That means you get x plus 2 equal to the second number, right? Again, you have to add 2. Notice you have to add 2. You have to add 2 to get to the next number. So that's where the plus 2 came from. That's how much you have to add to get to the next number. Then the third number would be x plus 4. Because you have to add 2, so that's why you end up with plus 4. So that's your third number. So again, 3 consecutive odd numbers, you have to get your variable ready. Okay, and I will explain to you why you need to do this later on when we start to do the solving. But right now you're just doing the translation. So now you're ready to go ahead and translate. It says the sum. So now you're going to have a 2 addition sign because it's sum of the 3 numbers now, right? So sum of the 3 consecutive numbers, so the first number, so that's the first, that's the second, and that's the third. And is means equal 75. So again, the sum of the 3 consecutive number is 75. And so that's how you translate. Now let's go to example 4. Again, read the problem first. It says, run an equation that represents these facts. The length of the rectangle is 5 feet more than the width. Its perimeter is 44. So when you see the rectangle right away, you need to stop. Go and draw the rectangle. And label right away. Length, width, length, width. Make sure you label all 4 sides. If you label 2 sides, it's very easy to make a mistake later on when you have to do the perimeter. So again, when you see the word rectangle, right away stop. Draw a rectangle, label length, width, length, width. Label all 4 sides. Okay, now let's go to the next part. Let's go and start to translate. It says the length of the rectangle, so that's length of the rectangle is means equal, 5 means 5, more than means plus, is width. So that's that. And the next information is that the perimeter is 44. So perimeter means P. So perimeter is equal to 44. Then the next thing you have to do is you have to change the perimeter back into this. So whenever you see the equal, that means that you have to do the substitution. So perimeter is sum of all 4 sides. So this side is 5 plus W. So that's the top plus the right side plus the bottom plus the left hand side equal to 44. And that's it. That's all you have to do for translation. We're not doing solving yet, so you don't have to worry about simplifying. So all you have to do is just translate, right? So again, perimeter is the top plus the right side plus the bottom plus the left side, and equal to that. Okay? So that's all you have to do. Okay? So make sure you learn how to translate. Okay, so let's go and do practice.